Hello, I'm at 34 Pinkney Street. It is Wednesday, June 8th, 2022, and I'm going to be doing the move-in walkthrough today. So here we are at the front of the house. Everything's looking real good. Couple quick notes. This property is a historic house, so it is pretty old. So it is showing some general wear and tear throughout. Everything's looking real good, but I mean, the windows are a little bit older. A lot of the trim is going to be a little bit older. Just kind of various stuff like that. But as you can see, front of the house looks good. Just some general wear and tear. That's going to be the gate to the backyard right there. And as we come on over to the steps are showing a little bit of wear just from use. Looks like just some traffic marks that are on the stairs right here, but all the wood looks good. It's all intact. Lights working. Again, the windows are definitely just showing some wear and tear, but no problems there. All looks fine. Front door looks good. Mail slot's going to be right here. Light is working, and the lockbox will be hanging right here from the front door when you come by for move-in. After you get the keys out of it, if you could please store it underneath the kitchen sink for safekeeping, that'd be great. Another quick note before we get started, this property has not been cleaned yet at the time of this report, but it will be cleaned before move-in. This room will also be painted before move-in, so the walls will be unmarked and undamaged. All looking fine. This box over here is going to be the gas meter box. Again, the top of it is going to be painted, so all those marks will be gone. Please make sure that box stays in place and you don't put anything too heavy on top of it. The gas meter is under there. So the windows here, like I said, they are a little bit worn. A lot of them have these wooden shutters. The wooden shutters here in the living room are undamaged. I know that this window does not open, and there are a few more that don't open throughout the property. There are no screens, and like I said, just some general wear, and there might be one or two here and there that do not open. The breaker box is going to be right there on the wall. Back of the front door looks good. And right here we're going to have a TV mount provided. There's hardware provided with it as well. Please make sure you leave the hardware when you vacate the property. The floors down here on the first floor have been replaced, so they are a little bit newer. But with that said, they are showing just some very slight signs of use. There's a couple scratches present here and there, a few scuffs, but no large damage, all looking fine there. All right, next we're going to come on over to the dining room right here. So the dining room walls, they're paneled. As you can see, there's panel walls. There is a little bit of kind of what looks like wood bleed. Just the wood is kind of creating marks that are kind of coming through the paint. Again, not a problem. I think that's pretty natural. So just want to note that down. But other than that, they are undamaged. All looking fine there. Windows here, again, no screens, but have wooden blinds. All working, looking good. The bench storage right here is empty. I took a picture of it on my move-in report. It comes with 2 cushions. The cushions are looking a little bit worn just from use, but they are still working, no damage. Hanging light looks good, working and operational. Again, walls look okay, no problems there. I took a picture of all the closets on my move-in report if you want to take a look, and the thermostat is right there on the wall. Floor in here, again, has been replaced, a little bit newer, so no problems there. Maybe just some wear and tear, some scratches from use. Definitely have a couple scuffs right here in the middle, but again, no large damage, all looking fine. All right, next we're going to come and take a look at the half bathroom, which is right here. So the walls in the half bathroom have just a few slight wear marks on them. As you can see, just kind of like some wear marks here and there, but no problems, no large damage. The shelves are up and working, as you can see. The toilet is working and operational. Sink also working and operational, looks fine. Mirror, lights, all looking good. The slatted door right here is undamaged. All the slats are in place. And also want to note down that behind this panel right here is going to be the hot water heater, and I believe the main water shutoff is also back there. So if you need to get to it, that's where it is. You will have to take off a couple screws to get there. Floor in here looks good, unmarked and undamaged. And if you need any more information on the main water shutoff or anything else with the property, please check the property information sheet. All right, we're going to come on over to the kitchen right here. So the kitchen walls will be painted, so there are a few marks on them right now, but again, they will be painted before move-in. Windows here, no screens, but the wooden blinds are both working, looking fine. No issues there. Back door right here looks good. It does have a little bit of hitch on the bottom. It does catch on the bottom just a little tiny bit. And it is showing some wear and tear just from age. But the storm door and the door itself are both working. No problems there. Like I said, here's the rest of the kitchen. The backsplash does have some marks on it, but again, it will be painted before move-in. So all looking fine there. Cabinets here look good. They are unmarked and undamaged. cabinets above the kitchen, above the fridge right there, they do have some house items stored in it that need to stay with the property. These lower cabinets also looking good, no problems there, everything's working and in place. The countertops right here, same thing as the cabinets, unmarked and undamaged, all looking fine. No problems there. And this little guy over here also looks good. Alright, next we're going to take a quick look at the fridge and the appliances. We'll start with the fridge. So the fridge is showing some slight wear just from use. There's kind of a few marks on the front. Again, it will be cleaned, but there are just kind of like some general marks kind of on a lot of the trim pieces in here, the drawers and the pockets, as you can see. So just some slight wear and tear, but everything is working, no problems there. All the drawers work, pockets work, everything's looking good. And there is an extra filter right there for the fridge. Ice maker looks good, freezer fine, all the pockets, drawers, everything's looking good there. Microwave right here, again, will be cleaned, but it is unmarked and undamaged, all looking fine, no problems there. Stove right here. So the stove is a little bit older, slightly older of a unit, so there's definitely showing some wear and tear kind of on the burners and on the backsplash right there, but everything's working. Again, just some slight wear on the burners from use. Same thing with the oven. There is some heavier wear in here. Again, it will be cleaned, but it's probably going to be showing some wear and tear just from previous use, so just wanted to note that down. Sink right here. So the hot water works, garbage disposal works. All looks fine there. And right here is going to be the dishwasher. So the dishwasher, unmarked and undamaged, no problems there. All looks fine. And underneath the sink, again, looks good. Maybe some slight wear, but no problems there. And the floor here in the kitchen is unmarked and undamaged. All looking fine. All right, next we're going to go ahead and head on out back. Just take a quick look at the backyard. Again, storm door is working. All looks good there. So we're going to go ahead and come on down the alley first. So right over here in the alley, we have 2 trash cans, 2 recycling bins, and 1 yard bin, all provided. There's going to be the rear hose bib spigot right there. And again, the back of the house looks good. Has been leaf blown, so it is free of debris. The alleyway here looks good. There might be a few weeds kind of growing up through the gravel, but no problems there. Door looks good. Side of the house all looks fine. No problems there. The patio itself is showing some slight wear and tear just from age. There's a little bit of just algae growth, but all the pavers are in place. No problems. All looking fine. Here's the back of the house. I know the motion lights do work. They come on at night. Flower beds back here are looking good. Free of leaves and debris. All the plants are looking fine. No problems there. We have 1 large potted plant right here. And there's also going to be some hanging lights above provided for use. So right here is going to be the shed. So the shed is showing some pretty heavy wear and tear just from age. A lot of the wood is rotten. The shingles on the top look okay, but as we go inside, you'll see that there is a little bit of just rot on the roof itself. It's just a little bit older, but no problems there. All looking fine. As you can see, there are some house items stored in here for use. Feel free to move this around, but it does need to stay with the property. Got a cabinet right here. Again, lots of house items provided in there. There is some debris present. You know, it isn't a sealed shed, so you might get a couple insects and spiders and stuff like that. But it is good to be. It is ready to have stuff stored here, and there's a little bit of debris on the floor. Again, back of the house looks great. No problems there. All right, that'll be it for part 1. We're going to go ahead and go inside and go upstairs for part 2. Thank you very much.